settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl presented by Prudential is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. They'll run it to the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. But he's got some space here. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback keeps the football. As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the... I'm the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the Buffaloes are in the red zone now. And they'll use the ground game here. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Buffaloes come up to the line in a hurry-up. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it for a big gain. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And the wideout goes in motion. Running play called on third and short. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And the Buffaloes will line up on first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, it's a big... coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
And the Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. It's press coverage now from these DBs. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Single back, takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
When the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, wouldn't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And that one's picked off. What a play. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buffs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's going to take off. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Here's the 2nd down play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Good job up front by this offensive line. And good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
QB decides to keep it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Looking to pass this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Quarterback still with the football. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great...
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Defense is coming after him. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. At the 20. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Runs through the defender. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Buffaloes keep the football on the move. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. 2nd down after that previous play.
With the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play, diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And this one is right through. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's going to put it down and run. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Or it's snapped to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Buffaloes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll hand it off. He breaks into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wide out. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. It could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Colorado 34, Miami 14.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 34-yard try. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
The pass on 1st down. Intercepted by Colorado. And the Buffalo take over 1st and 10.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Buffaloes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Buffaloes will look to convert here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth-down stop. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, "What in the heck was that all game?" Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes lining up here on first and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example the defense has.
Here's another interception. We're losing track.
Intercepted by Colorado. And the Buffaloes take over first and 10.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback will take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.